We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from South Florida. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Room to run right away. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On play action, here's Jackson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Baltimore. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
To kick off for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Team! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Dolphins.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Go ahead. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, get set.
Play action. Tagovailoa. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, 21G. Watch it, Oscar.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This throw, right side, pulled in by Pittman. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Ready. Out! Solo left Zion. Turbo 1. Hey.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Catch made, that's Pittman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll have the 1st down. We'll get him up around the 37.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On on the ground. This is Justice Hill. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5. Jackson looking to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Ravens
Play action now. Jackson. On the left side, it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Tua, give it to Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Good.
From the gun, here's Tua. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 14-3 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Get set. Ready.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. to the left side in the hands of Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Now this looks like a design. Oh, a loose football. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll take this right to the 43-yard line. Chris Braswell there on the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
13.
On the toss, here's Mitchell. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. And Davis there to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well-executed kick. Fair catch called for and taken inside their own 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Now this is going to go Tyreek on the pop pass. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Wiggins on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 14
It is 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Tua. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd and 11.
44. Ready.
They'll toss it here to Achane. Inside the 25. And he will score. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. A touchdown. making number 13 on the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He's across midfield. And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Mike Green is there on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. A play fake. Down 2 with a throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Go ahead. Big team. Watch it, Oscar.
Tua going to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready.
Well run with Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Corner, long.
Now Tua. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here's a design run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain. That's a full.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Oh, something amiss with the snap. This one is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Mike,
and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A give to Mitchell. Big hole to the 30. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the
Big
45
hole
yard
up the
line.
middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first and 10, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage.
Second down and
It'll bring
10.
up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now on second down. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Back at the 19-yard
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Dolphins 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
All right, come on. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready. Out.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case,
over the middle and intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hold on.
Parkinson in motion. Now a toss, left side with Mitchell. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession? For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Watch it, Oscar.
Ready?
He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. With Mitchell, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Don't worry.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
You see that?
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
32-yard line.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. and it'll lead to a second down.
Go ahead.
Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Get safe. Go ahead.
A run out of the gun with A-Chat. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
From the gun, here's Tua. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
In punt formation for
so
the
on
Dolphins.
fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off